Have you ever had someone say to you anything about how your mind, a positive mind, can be a positive life, or how much power your mind has over your day, how you can run the day or the day can run you? I know that I have had people say that to me, and I've honestly just let it go in one ear and out the other, or rolled my eyes because I just thought it was a cheesy line, cheesy quote. I've never I never practiced it myself until I had a wake-up call. One day I was getting ready for work and I was completely dreading going to work. And I had been dreading going to work all week that week, complaining and whining. And finally, my husband said to me that you should feel lucky that you get to go to work. There's people out there that don't get to go to work. Be thankful, be grateful, be happy. And for me, that was a really big wake up call. I thought that he was completely right. I realized that I needed to take a step back and have a shift in my mindset, a shift in my perspectives, because a happy perspective leads to a happy life. I think that three keys to a positive perspective and a positive life are to lose the phrase I have to and replace it with the phrase I get to talk nicer to yourself, and last, to be aware of the vibe that we give off to others around us. So that brings me to my first point. To lose the phrase I have to. I think it goes back to that work day. I kept saying, I have to go to work. I don't want to go to work. But there's so many people out there that would love to go to work. So I think we need to, instead of looking at it that way, we need to think, I get to go to work. There's people out there who physically and mentally aren't capable of working. They aren't capable of financing their own life, and they're on disabilities checks that can't fund the activities they want to do. And I am fortunate enough to where I get to go to work every day and make money and be able to support myself and my family and the activities that we need and want to do. I get to do that. And that shift in my mindset took a little bit. It wasn't an easy and overnight thing, but I practiced it each and every day, and eventually it became my regular mindset. I'm fortunate that I get to do these things. When I first started my gym routine, I dreaded it a little bit. I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't want to go running. I didn't want to go lift weights. I kept saying, I have to go to the gym. I have to go to the gym. And I would dread it. I would dread getting up early. But there's so many people out there who can't physically go to the gym. I get to. I am fortunate enough to where I get to go to the gym every day that I want to. I think being able to look at it that way makes your life so much lighter. It makes your life so much more positive. You're looking at it with a bright cloud, not with a dark cloud hanging over it. And I think that that's really important to change your perspectives. Like I said before, happy perspectives lead to a happier life. In addition to that, my next point is to talk nicer to yourself. A great example. After the holidays, I put on a pair of jeans that were a little bit snug. I immediately said horrible things to myself. Why did you let yourself do this? You're such a failure. You have a gym routine. You failed. You failed yourself. I would never say these things to a family member or to my friends if they told me, my jeans are a little snug, this post-holiday season. I would never say that. So what gives me the right to say it to myself? So instead of complaining, I decided to do something about it, and I worked it off in the gym, and I did something about it rather than sitting and complaining about it. I woke up and I said nicer things. I said, great job for being on top of it. Great job for going to the gym today. Great job for drinking all your water. Instead of bringing yourself down about it, how about we talk ourselves up? The way we talk to ourselves is a huge deal. The things we say to ourselves, we would never say to other people. And I think that, we deserve to talk to ourselves nicely. We deserve that. We owe it to ourselves. Our relationship with ourselves is the most important relationship that we have. And if we're talking down to ourselves all the time, how is that going to lead to a happier life? It's not. It's not going to lead to happier perspectives. It's not going to lead to a more positive situation. We have to take control of our own actions. Talk nicer to yourself. Wake up in the morning and practice telling yourself a more positive thought every day, every morning, and it becomes a habit. It starts your day off good. After this, I would say my third point would be to be very aware of the vibes that we give off to other people. I think that our energy can rub off to other people very easily, and a lot more easily than we even realize. I know that I've gone into work a couple times and my coworkers are having a bad day, so I'll do a nice gesture for them. I'll bring them a coffee, I'll compliment them, and it can totally change someone's day. And if we can do little things and change our energy and walk into work being that bright light, not the dark cloud, the world can be a better place. It can lead to a lot of happier people. You can make someone's day. We can brighten our own lives. Again, the positivity is huge. And I think that if we have more positive within ourselves and our own perspectives, it radiates off other people. Our vibes radiate. It's very important, and it's also something that needs to be practiced daily. I would say that these 3 points are huge. Again, to be aware of the vibes around us, to talk nicer to ourselves every day, and to lose the phrase that I have to. Change it to I get to. Happier perspectives lead to a happier life, but they don't come naturally. There's something that we have to practice each and every day. We have to consciously think about it and consciously, intentionally do it. Once you get used to it and once you get to do it every single day, it'll just become natural. It'll become your habit. It has for me. I have completely changed my thinking, and I like to think of myself as a ray of sunshine when I am around other people, but it wasn't always that way, and I've worked very hard to get there.